Okay, Carly, so things are looking good out on the roadways. The reason for that, we're dry for now. Here's downtown Portland. You can see a bit of a breeze. And here's another piece of good news. Some of us above freezing this morning. It's 35 degrees out at PDX with a bit of an east breeze that's ushering in some of that chilly air. Here's pinpoint Doppler. We're dry for the most part. Some locations could be seeing a very light sprinkle at this point to the north of Portland, around Battleground, say up near Kelso, and just to the south of Hillsborough, but a lot of that evaporating before it hits the ground. Here's the main band of rain. We're seeing light rain out at the coast, and all of this is going to shift over the top of us. And there's this really short window of time when some of us, not all of us, but some of us are cold enough to see freezing rain. 32 degrees in West Lynn, so you're cold enough for the rain when you see it to freeze on contact with the ground and create slick conditions. Elsewhere around the metro, these sites not showing temperatures below freezing, but we're close to freezing in Salem. We're, of course, below freezing in the Gorge. That could pose real issues today, and it's 34 degrees this morning in Bend. Wanted to show you some locations around the metro that are below freezing and would see freezing rain initially when we start to see that rain coming out of the sky. That's Lake Oswego, 29 degrees, St. Thomas More in southwest Portland in the hills, 29, Troutdale 30, and Corvallis 30. So you can see it's a case-by-case basis. It just depends upon where you are. Freezing rain advisory extends from Kelso and Longview all the way down through Portland, Vancouver, Salem, into Eugene and Cottage Grove. This lasts until noontime today. A much longer advisory through the Gorge. A winter weather advisory in the area is indicated here in blue. And through the Gorge, we could see a mixture of freezing rain, sleet, and even snow throughout the day today. Here's what Raincast is telling us. The main band of rain is off at the coast at 6 a.m. Maybe some very light sprinkles ahead of it. And then it starts to march inland. This is 8 o'clock this morning, or 9 o'clock rather this morning. Some light rain closing in on the Portland-Vancouver area from the south and also from the north. And again, some locations at this point cold enough for rain. Freezing rain. But by 11:30, we've warmed up. We get a southerly breeze. It's going to warm us to about 40 degrees by noontime, I think, and eliminates the threat of freezing rain. You can see through the Gorge, though, a wintry mix likely all the way through 6 o'clock tonight, and snow coming down in the Cascades. We dry out overnight quite nicely. You'll see the holes in the clouds overnight, and early tomorrow morning that means some more patchy fog to start our Thursday. Today at the coast, a wet start to the day and a southerly breeze, 10 to 30 miles per hour. Through the I-5 corridor, we'll eventually end up in the 40s, 41 degrees in Salem. First time out of the 30s in 13 days for Salem. East of the Cascades, areas of freezing fog early, and then a wintry mix increasing throughout the day today. So be prepared for that. Winter weather advisory through the Gorge. Again, a good reminder with temperatures having a hard time making it above freezing. 34 at Government Camp. I think an inch to 3 inches of new snow possible over the Cascades. And then back around the metro, 43 for a high in Portland. Very light freezing rain possible in some locations early, turning over to rain by mid-morning. And then we're back to the normal Portland routine for the winter time. Wet at times all the way through the weekend.
All right, back to what we usually see.
Out of that inversion, at least, right?
That was so weird.
I know.
But kind of fun.
It was, especially if you're a skier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sally.
Nice
Thank you
and
very much. Still to come.